Pisces, hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a reading for January the 3rd to 9th, 2021. We'll take a look into your recent past, your present energy, what's on the horizon for all of you. This will be for sun, moon, and rising signs in Pisces should you be cross-watching. And as always, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. I invite you to take that which is for you and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibe. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. I put out new videos every single week. Thank you so much to those of you who have already subscribed and have been watching and interacting. It means the world to me. If this reading does resonate for you, please leave me a thumbs up. Leave me any comments or questions you have down below. Okay, overall energy for you this reading, Pisces, is the Ace of Swords. Maybe working on generating a new idea right now, maybe being struck by something new that is inspiring you, maybe going through a bit of an aha moment. There's definitely like new information that has come in that's really sort of, what is the word I'm looking for? Influencing everything happening around you right now. In the recent past for you, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Five of Cups. So I see here, Pisces, that you have been making progress forward on kind of creating a bit more of a foundation for yourself, creating a bit more of a sense of security in your life, earning more money, whatever that might look like for you. And it's been this like slow, methodical, persistent sort of moving forward. But recently it's like you've dipped your finger into a well and that's got you kind of like pulled back into the past, maybe dealing with some regrets, maybe dealing with some heavy emotions right now relating to the past. But there's definitely a sensation of like, I've been moving forward in the way I feel I'm supposed to. And now like this realization that maybe if I had done it this way, or maybe if I had have tried this thing, or perhaps if I only invested more in whatever this was in the past, that I would be somehow further ahead right now. Moving into the present energy for you, we have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So for me, this is a new opportunity coming forward for you that's going to alleviate some of that pain in the recent past, some of that regret, because it's going to start to speak to those passions you have and make you feel a renewed sense of being able to become empowered in your work life, in your ability to take care of yourself, in your material security. And it's going to allow you to let go of some of those feelings, let go of some of that pain that you're carrying around or some of that regret that you're carrying with you. Moving into the future energy, we have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Emperor. So I don't know that this is going to be a very easy journey for you here, Pisces, for this next little bit. You're going to have that epiphany moment of like, yes, here's the opportunity for me to turn things around, to become more empowered again, to let go of those feelings of regret. But I think they're going to continue to surface for you for a little bit. There's going to be this lingering feeling of disappointment that you're dealing with here with the Three of Swords. Or like, I think perhaps also a little bit of fear of investing your time and energy into this new opportunity and maybe it won't pan out in the same ways it hasn't panned out before. But I would be mindful as well with the Seven of Swords of deceptive self-talk, of telling yourself it's not going to work, of telling yourself you're going to just repeat those patterns, because you come out the end of this as the Emperor in the Emperor's energy, which is someone who is very sure of themselves, someone who is an excellent business person, someone who is really kind of strong-willed and knows their place in the world. So I think it's going to be a series of reminding yourself that you can be this person. You just can't suck yourself back into the past, because there is this brief, beautiful moment of excitement and happiness and letting go in the present. So just continue to forgive yourself and move forward. We'll do some clarifying here, see what else we can glean. We'll take a look at the Ace of Swords to start. Queen of Inspiration, Temperance, and the Four of Materials. So I gather that this is an opportunity that you've been waiting to have happen for a while, or an epiphany that you've been waiting to have happen for a while. I think maybe you've been holding on really tightly to these past ways of thinking, so it hasn't had the opportunity to come in. But something is going to inspire you, something is going to awaken you into this mindset of like, I need to change the way I'm thinking about what I'm doing in order to change what I'm doing. Let's look in the recent past here. We'll take a look at the Five of Cups, this regretful energy that you're dealing with here, Pisces. The Ace of Inspiration again, the Five of Inspiration, and the Star. So this for me is maybe like a little bit of a fear of starting something new, even if it is something that you have been wanting to do for a long time, something that has been a goal for you for a long time here. I get that there's a bit of a fear of having to be in competition with others for whatever the opportunity is, because you're sort of defeating yourself before you even get started. You're like, that is my dream, but somebody else is surely going to get it before me. So definitely working on changing the mindset here. We are what we think, you know, keep that in mind. Let's take a look in the present energy at this Ace of Wands. It's come up twice now. Seven of Materials, Nine of Inspiration, and the Five of Voices. So with the Five of Voices, I'm like, be mindful of how you're talking to yourself in this opportunity here. Don't talk yourself out of it, but it is definitely an opportunity becoming available to you that will allow you to grow, and that is something you are ready to step into. It's something you already have the skills for, something you already have some passion for, something you already have knowledge or education in. So it's really going to become, Pisces, about talking yourself into pursuing these things. And I think you will, based on how things lay out here. Let's look at the Ten of Swords for you. Four of Inspiration, the Seven of Emotions, and the Lovers. Yeah, this for me is you, Pisces, letting go of this past way of thinking, because what you really want is to start to create a life's foundation for yourself. You really are ready to start to make choices that are going to allow you to like get some roots going and grow. And I think that you want to have a change. You want to make a choice that's going to feel like it's bettering you, feel like it's moving you forward here. So it's a really much more positive mindset than we've seen you in the previous time in the past here. Let's look in the future energy at the Three of Swords, this hardship that you're dealing with. Nine of Voices, the Queen of Emotions, and the Wheel. Yeah, this is again more just like being stuck in your head a little bit, Pisces, here. It's like you're keeping yourself up at night focusing on these negative things that are maybe outside of your control, and you're like, I just, more than anything, would like a new start. But you decide when you get to make that new start. You decide what the new start looks like. And I think for you, a new start is really just a change in your mentality, a change in how you focus and think about things, and being able to be really honest with yourself. We'll look at the Seven of Swords here as well. Two of Materials, the Chariot, and the Devil. Yes, you're looking to bring balance, you want action, but I think there's a bit of an obsessiveness about it, a bit of a sense, again, of self-deceit, of not talking to yourself truthfully or honestly, and being deceptive to yourself does not need to be a negative thing necessarily, or about in a negative way. It might be like that you are perfectly qualified to be doing something and telling yourself that you don't know how to do it, or that you're not the person to be doing it. And it can be the opposite of that as well. So be mindful of where you're limiting yourself in taking action, and what the mentality is that you keep around yourself in that way. Look at the Emperor here, the Hierophant, the Ace of Voices, and the Three of Voices. So we got some repetition in cards going on here, Pisces. These are things to really pay attention to. To become the top dog, to become the one that is the boss, that carries that mentality, it is a constant working at growing, at learning, at gaining insight, at getting consultation from others who know more than you, at being open to new ideas, at being open to new ways of thinking. And this being sort of trapped in your past mentality is really weighing you down here, Pisces. There's a strong energy of wanting to move forward, but you don't seem to want to let yourself let go of some other things in order to do it. Even when it seems like you are ready, it's like you pull yourself back out of that. So be honest with yourself. Why are you doing this? Why are you self-sabotaging when opportunities arise for you to go in the direction that you do want to go? Honesty with yourself is really the major theme for me in this reading. And like learning to become your own biggest cheerleader. We'll take one last message from the universe here for you. Okay, yeah, that's it. The Chariot, action. The Hierophant, again, which is further education. It is getting therapy if that's what you need, or talking to somebody else. It's seeking spiritual enlightenment from whoever that might be for you. And the Nine of Cups. Not being afraid to go after your dreams, go after your wishes, go after the things in your life that spark that joy for you. Do not be afraid, Pisces. Do not be afraid. I believe in you and I wish you the best with this. I hope you believe in yourself, and we'll see you next time.